I'm so excited about this. It is something very interesting to do. I've never done this before, but we'll give it a try. Hey, my name is Stanley here at Kicks and Bricks channel, and today we're going to be unboxing the new PlayStation 5 digital version, and at the same time, we'll also be unboxing one of its accessory, which is the headset, and let's get into it. First things first, before we unbox this PlayStation unit, let's check first the details of the packaging. This new PlayStation 5 Digital Edition comes in a dominant black color packaging. At the front, we can see the image of the PlayStation 5 console with a DualSense controller. At the top corner, there is a Sony logo, and at the opposite side, we got the 8K, the 4K, 120Hz, and the HDR logos, and the label says disc-free console. Looking around at the side of the box, we can see the image of what's included inside the packaging, which are the PlayStation 5 standing vertically, with a DualSense controller again. While at the opposite side, we have a more detailed list of what's inside the packaging. We have the PlayStation logo with PS5 branding, and the unit version, which is PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. At the back, we got another image of the PlayStation 5 console, this time laying flat horizontally with PlayStation 5 controller next to it. We have a slogan that says, "Play like never before." And then, there's a few highlights captions about PlayStation 5, and one of which is at the upper corner saying 825GB, which is a CPU SSD internal storage capacity. I didn't have much hard time to purchase this. I was able to have this pre-ordered and reserved back September. However, I am more stressed more on the latter part during its launch day, November 12th, wherein I am having second thoughts of trying to have the standard edition, which is the difference of the two is that will have a disk drive. However, unfortunately, I wasn't really able to have the chance to secure the standard version. So nonetheless, I stick to what I have. And again, on top, last part is the PlayStation blue branding color on top, and it says disc-free console, and we can see here a window that shows the handle and the inner packaging of the unit. We are going to unbox it now. Woo! We immediately saw the controller pop out right away. Okay, let's get into the first part of the inner packaging. We have here PlayStation 5 controller. Let me just try to feel it. And here at the middle box we have the power cable. I can see here also a small box, another cable. This time it is USB-C cable. And here on the right side, let's bring this out, we have the manual, quick manual of the PlayStation 5. There you go. Okay, I believe this is the stand, the PlayStation stand, where it will secure and hold the console unit either in vertical approach or in a horizontal approach. And that is the PlayStation stand. And another cable here, an HDMI cable. Alright. And now this time let's bring out the unit console. Okay, so we can see here like a egg tray carton on both sides that holds and secure the that holds and secure the console unit of PlayStation 5. Okay, so immediately you can see here the size of this PlayStation 5 unit. So good thing they have this soft packaging wrapper. So in case you drag it, it won't cause any scratch on the console unit. Okay, there you go. And let's leave the wrap here so it can make the table and the console scratch proof. And there you have it, guys. The PlayStation 5 digital version unit. Let's jump into the next accessory for this game console, which is the headset. Dominantly in white color packaging, and again standard PlayStation for blue. On the upper right corner, we have the PlayStation branding logo. We have here the image in the middle, at the middle of the headset, and at the bottom right corner, it says Pulse 3D wireless headset for PlayStation 5 and for PlayStation 4. The back of the packaging, we have here the in white background again. It shows the image of the headset, and on top it says how games were made to sound. So that's their statement for this. To unbox this now, we will practice the same approach of unboxing this as we opened the PlayStation 5 unit earlier. Now pulling out this initial packaging from the headset box. We have here a pouch. Let's see what's inside. We have here a USB cable, a USB to USB-C charging cable. Next we have this is the 3.5mm jack. There you go. And last we have here like a USB dongle, and this could be the Bluetooth dongle for wireless capability of the 3D headset. And that's for one side of the packaging. In here, over here, we have some manuals, PlayStation headset manuals. Basically, that's all we got. Now let's get into the headset. Let's pull it out. Nice. It's more on white. So this is how it looks like. Wow, perfectly fit, by the way, huh? Wow. This is something very exciting now. At this part, now that we have checked and find out how this PlayStation 5 looks like, and now experience the modern game technology of this game console. Now, just before we set this up for gaming, let's get into the details and features of this new PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. Now, in terms of physical appearance, no other words to explain, but this new PlayStation 5 console is simply big. Yet it is awesome. We have got a white and black theme going on. We got white plastic plates on both sides, which are removable for future upgrades like SSD expansion. Then we have the centerpiece, which is black and it is glossy. You will also notice that it has grills like fins that serves as air vent from front to back. And this vent serves a serious role and purpose, which is to prevent this powerful PlayStation 5 from overheating, as it has a large fan inside to keep the main processor cool for long playing. The white side plates, by the way, are in matte finish. It looks really clean with the PlayStation cutout logo on the front. Inside the bottom plate, we have a Sony logo. Now, for me, this feature serves also as an indicators which side is top and which side is bottom, especially when and if you choose to set up your PlayStation 5 console on horizontal or flat approach. And last, if you really look closely the inside of the plates, you can see that it is rough and textured. But look even closer, they are actually made up of really small PlayStation icons: X, square, circle, and triangle. The PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. This has adaptive triggers will try to simulate the tension of your in-game actions, like drawing a bow to shoot an arrow. Paired together, these features will try to bring the sense of touch to video games, and hence the controller is called DualSense. It has a next generation feature of haptics and adaptive trigger resistance to create more immersive experience through tactile feedback. To experience more the new features of the DualSense controller, I strongly suggest to try and play Astro's Playroom, the built-in free game on PlayStation 5. It will showcase the new and the ways which the haptics and adaptive triggers can be used for the next-gen gaming. First impressions and major changes. The PlayStation 5 DualSense has smoother curved design, longer handles for grip, and its two-tone color, predominantly white color and then black, after 3 generations of single-color gamepads. And last but not least, charging port is now on USB-C. PlayStation 5 Pulse 3D Headset Wireless. The Pulse 3D wireless headset has been specifically tuned to deliver the 3D audio made possible by the PlayStation 5 console. Powered by Tempest 3D Audio Tech, the PlayStation 5 console can put you at the center of incredibly immersive soundscapes where it feels like as if the sound comes from different directions. Here are the ports and inputs on a Pulse 3D located along at the back of the left can from the bottom to the top. Pulse 3D has a pair of built-in noise-canceling microphone to pick up your voice. Pulse 3D uses a USB dongle 2.4 GHz wireless connection for simple plug-and-play system with no pairing required. But take note, surround sounds is not active on wired connection that will enable the full effect of a 3D sounds. After experiencing the Pulse 3D headset, it sounds absolutely great when playing the PlayStation 5. I tried it on playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, and the sounds were clear, vibrant, and well balanced. All these we give credit to the Tempest 3D Auto Tech. It has the proprietary virtual surround sound technology designed specifically for audio gaming that goes beyond expected 7.1 surround sounds. Sounds of New York at Spider-Man's Morales really makes me feel and hear them, the cars, the people chatting, coming in and going, police car sirens, helicopter flying, coming all from different directions, different layers around me, all at the same time. Wow, simply describe it, it is immersive. Lucky me, as I was able to wear and test this Pulse 3D headset wireless for a good straight 11 hours. Well, actually, it didn't run out of battery yet, straight out from the butt from the packaging, and almost as what Sony claims for its performance. Whereas for others, unfortunately, they didn't have the same experience about the battery life duration expectation. Okay, here at Mike Morales Spider-Man, from the beginning of the game, before selecting continue or load new game, you can select the settings and then go further down. You will see the graphics mode. You have two options here saying performance and fidelity. Fidelity says this is a 30 frames per second mode with graphical features like ray tracing, enhanced lighting, and additional VFX. The next option, which is the performance option, and it says here that this is a 60 frames per second mode without graphical features like ray tracing, enhanced lighting, and additional VFX. So let's check it out if we can see the difference between the two. Now here in this first clip on a side-by-side video, we can see here a good sample of having the features of a fidelity mode with the graphical features of ray tracing, enhanced lighting, and additional VFX or video effects. On this video clip, we can see the reflection graphics from the building window, which is better than of the performance mode. This time, we have a second clip video here. Let's observe and see how sustainable the picture quality is. This time, it shows the advantage of the performance mode, especially when the screen angle view moves or swings when it zoom in and zoom out versus the fidelity mode. We can see the crisp of the image quality remains clear and more stable as it has a higher frames per second. Now speaking of graphics and pictures, now that the next generation consoles have arrived, you all want to pair them with a television that does all those gorgeous graphics justice. And one that offers speedy response to is the LG OLED CX series. OLED has an amazing thin panel. It is a distinctive feature of OLED TVs. Has an array of HDMI 2.1 inputs 4 times. Does have 4K 120Hz gaming, variable refresh rates, and an auto low latency gaming mode that limits input lag and should give you an extremely responsive experience. Plus, it supports G-Sync in addition to FreeSync. That's not a deal breaker for your new console, but it matters to PC gamers. Plus, it supports Dolby Vision in terms of audio sounds. Now, after having experienced the PlayStation 5,
it really gives me the feeling that the next gen gaming has really arrived. Now, I can only speak about PlayStation 5. As we all know, it is the latest next gen console aside from the Xbox available in the market. But right now, I am taking my time experiencing its features, its performances, and every now and then I still having that wow experience and that wow moment. And with that being said, my personal impression about this PlayStation 5. Now I would like to start with the physical appearance. For most, it is a big deal about the physical appearance in terms of its size. But for me, it didn't matter at all personally. Um, for me, right from the beginning, I know these next gen consoles, which are powerful, it will require good amount of room space, good amount of cooling source, good amount of ventilation. And I'm loving and enjoying my digital edition with its perfect symmetrical form and with its disc-free, noise-free console. I would say that the performance matter first before the physical appearance. Next is the DualSense controller. This is the game changer. With its improved haptics, rumble, touchpad, and others, but adding that weight on your trigger button, just like when you play Call of Duty. Of course, it depends on the game, where how and if they will add that adaptive triggers, but it really does add an immersive and tactile experience. And of course, plus I would recommend when you play your games to add good source of sounds or audio, just like this Pulse 3D headset, which will really provide you the total package of next generation gaming. Okay, what's next? We talk about the disc-free, noise-free gaming console. Um, we have the new adaptive triggers. Actually, didn't cover and share you about its loading time, which is a lot faster now. And now maybe let's talk about the graphics. Given that it is now 4K gaming, of course it is a lot better, smoother, the details are more pronounced. You can really see the skin textures when they sweat. We saw how realistic the reflections are. The colors are vibrant, and now you have the capability to choose the options for the 4K frame rates to be readjusted depending on the game. Although there are many 4K TVs out there, prices are going a lot more affordable too. I would say that the lag and the input delay will add and will be the big factor to maximize the next gen gaming experience. As not all 4K TVs have the viral refresh rates, it enables the next gen consoles like PlayStation 5 to produce its best gaming graphics and the responsiveness that matters depending on the television or monitor you will have to use. Anyhow, going back to the downside, if I may say just for now, the PlayStation 5 doesn't have much a ton of storage available for gaming. As expected, it would have 825 gigabytes of storage. It turns out to be just 667 after all the preloads built in on the console unit. However, as per Sony, soon they will enable the expansion of the SSD. And what is promising is that it is not going to be a proprietary requirement SSD, which means there will be a lot more option to choose in terms of size, and it will be a lot more cheaper in terms of price. I know this should be a short unboxing and quick review. However, we finally have reached the end of this video. But just before I go, I would like to remind you to create your PlayStation account and also download the mobile app, as this will be a requirement when, if you will, buy your own PlayStation 5. And I made it. Thank you for watching and tuning in to our first episode of Kicks, Bricks, and Stuff featuring the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. And if it's your first time here, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and follow and check our other social media accounts. And again, my name is Stanley here at Kicks and Bricks channel. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone, stay safe, and I'll see you again on our next video.